kicked in for me was, before we'd even signed up, John come in and said, look, and I know you guys, we're having an issue with workers' comp. We're working multiple state. Our carrier doesn't want to do it in the state that our project is in. We're trying to go through the local exchange. They want an arm and a leg. I got some nods in there, you understand. Doug agreed to lend a hand. We're not signed up. We're not a client. He goes, tell you what, get them on the phone. So John and Alma and I get on a conference call, and you gave us some of your valuable time, stuff that you can never get back. Once it's burned, it's gone. Right. And you gave us some of your time. So for me, it was, okay, here's a guy who's willing to invest his knowledge, his expertise, which is never free, and more importantly, his time to help somebody out to be a potential client. So from my standpoint, that was something that I really wanted to come out. And he kind of said, no, this guy seems to really have what's going on. And then, so John kind of gave us a directive. He goes, all right, let's check these guys out. And Alma and I and some of the other people in our office we started making phone calls. Okay. You know, Joe Funk Construction and several of other your past and current clients. It just, you know. Right. And so, you know, I'm looking through this and I'm going, okay, is this a scam? Because you hear a lot of people that say, yeah, we've got all the answers. We've been there, done that, and got that T-shirt. But everything that we had seen was clicking. You know, we couldn't find anything that just stood out. It wasn't, as you mentioned, you know, the guy says, look, you know, my bid's 20, give me 10. The bullshit meter goes up. The hackles on the back, you know. We weren't seeing any of those signs, and everything kept falling into place.
Well, I remember him calling me and trying to get off the phone. I wouldn't let him off the phone.
Yeah.
But you had all the right answers. That's why
I stopped. I was late to my tennis match listening to you. So.
That's why he listened to you. And that's why
almost got a default.
That's why when you talked again for 3.5 hours. Because he was looking to trip you up and you couldn't be tripped up. And he was actually telling us, and I knew about this because when I got home that night, he said, I talked to this guy for 3.5 hours. I had to make my dinner with my ear to the phone, with my phone to my ear. And he was like that old, you know, and he said, and he had all the answers.
You've been here 3 days. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me how you feel about it.
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
It was a lot of information.
Good.
It was, I mean, I'm convinced you're the expert.
Okay.
I'm convinced. But it was a lot of good information.
Will this help you in your business? You have your own business, right? You have your own woman-owned business, construction.
Well, we have a woman-owned company, yes.
Okay.
It has given me a bunch of good ideas, yes.
Okay. Help you grow your company?
It could.
Okay. Plan to use Bid Tracker?
Yes.
You like the tool? How fast everything happens?
Yeah, I did. I do.
Have you ever played on FedBizOps and then downloaded the documents to look at jobs?
All the time. All the time. Yeah, that was pretty slick.
Pretty slick, huh?
Yeah.
What would you say the time saving? Factor 10 to 1? 10 times faster? Maybe more?
Yeah. 10 to 1.
10 to 1?
It's a no-brainer. Just with this FedBizOps, with the FedBizOps alone, my mom wanted me to search that site and look for work, and it's like a maze, you know. I'm never gonna get through that. I'm thinking, I hate this. This is awful. I gotta go through this every day, and I gotta go through a million different things, and maybe find one that we can bid on, and then you see this, and everything's set up perfect, you know. And it's worth it just for this. Just for this, it makes me wanna pursue these jobs instead of like a hassle going on FedBizOps.
Something that I took away that I think will help me a lot is what you taught us on how to deal with people, how to talk to them, the philosophy, psychology.
Right.
That's huge for me.
Never I thought of working for the federal government. It was just rules and regulations and tight profits, and they're out to get you. But when you look at the bid tracker, there's a ton of cool work out there.
That you can do, right?
Yeah, and even if the profit margins weren't there, the work out there looks fun. Mm-hmm. But then when you add all your value and your value engineering and however else you go about getting your profits, it just makes it all the more. I didn't realize all that was out there.
Right.
something else to go for.
It's really pretty clear. I mean, you guys have been doing this a long time and you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so now for me, I'm risk averse as well. It's a comfort level. Now I can go, okay, as Alma said, now we got a basis to start building a change in our business and start into a new market with a confidence that we may have not had before, and from a position of power.